Hi, I'm Eddie Wu, and I'm a mathematics teacher. Teacher change is hard. And there are so many reasons for that. I mean, we are notoriously time poor, we're distracted. It's not like we work in a car factory and there's, we put the chassis on, we attach the wheels, the windows, and then that car goes out of the factory and it's finished. When you're working with students, when you're working with human beings, your job is never done. That lesson can always be sharper, that assessment task can always be clearer. You can always invest in your students one-on-one more than you are now. And so there's a real danger there in feeling like I don't have time to be able to investigate and reflect on my own practice and think about changing it. But I think we have to. I mean, one of the reasons why I think that's important is because if we don't think about the way that we teach and do that differently, we are always going to miss out huge numbers of students in our classes, because even just by virtue of not even being up to date, but being diverse in the way that we approach teaching a concept or a skill, you stand in front of 30 kids, and if you teach the concept in the way that felt most natural to you, you're probably going to hit maybe 5, 10 of them, if you're lucky. Probably the clever ones, because you were probably pretty decent at mathematics when you were at school if you're a mathematics teacher now, and so the way that you're going to explain it, it naturally clicks for you, and that's great. It'll naturally click for some of them as well, but huge numbers of them will just not be able to comprehend the links and the connections in your logic. And so we owe it to our students if we want to be able to teach a diversity of kids, and that's one of the things I think is best about the job. Then we need to say, all right, I have another way, and another way. I actually have another 10 ways. And if I don't have that as a commitment and as a priority for myself to continue innovating in my practice and think about, even if it's not innovating, if it's actually discovering really ancient ways of doing things that I just wasn't aware of before, if we don't do that, we are not giving the students in front of us, all of them, the full experience of our subject. So I think that's why it's so important, while it's difficult, to always be thinking about how we can move forward as educators and in our pedagogy.